Okay. All right. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to address a couple issues that we've been having issues with, right? Before anything, we want to make sure that you got all the information necessary that's going to help you make the best decision possible so that way you can get the tickets to the event, you can attend the event, and also so you can have an opportunity to enjoy yourself to the fullest. Now, ticket sales are closing on Saturday. We've been discussing this. It's been going out for a while. Ticket sales will close Saturday, okay? There are some limitations that we're working with. The venue can only do a certain capacity for the room we have, so we have to cap it at that number. There is some room for us to go above that number, but what happens is we have a contract, and at the end of the day, we have to honor our contract at the minimum, right? And if we go above, they're okay because they're gonna make more money, but if we go below, we're a little short, that's not gonna work well for us. So we wanna make sure all our ducks are lined up and they're working in the row so that way things can happen as best as they should and we don't have any other issues going forward, okay? So outside of that, what that means, it means that there's only so many tickets left, and that means there's only so many tickets left at the price they are today, right? They say yesterday's prices ain't today's prices, right? We know that all the time. So, and tomorrow's prices ain't today's prices, right? So initially we had the early adopters, $100 tickets. Then we had sales and stuff going on. We're trying to encourage everyone to get it as fast as they can because we know a lot of people are going to wait to the very last minute. And unfortunately, that type of planning situation is not going to help us when we have to lock in, pay fees, and do these other different things. So with that being said, if we do have to go above that limit, then those tickets above the limit will then now have to come at a premium because the price we pay per is more because it's not like a big bulk. The bulk is when you get your discount. That's when you go to Costco, you get your bulk order, and the price you pay is a lot lower than you pay if you get a little smaller bottle, whatever you're buying somewhere else. However, right, when you do get a little bit more, a little bit extra, those little bit extras cost you, okay? Now, second thing, attire, right? Attire, you know what I'm saying? How you gonna do your thing? Everybody's a little different, right? Some people think that, and it's okay this, right? Some people think that if I'm gonna get in a suited and booted, I'm gonna throw some J's on because that's the cleanest thing I like. And you are well within your rights to do so. Some people will think, you know what? I'm not a big person that dresses up all the time, so I make sure I put on something nice, you know, Sunday best or something like that, or after 5, or business casual. That's perfectly well within your rights too, because guess what? This is your event. We did want to have somewhat of like maybe an adult style prom, but we don't want to force that issue, right? Everyone's not living a fairy tale, so everyone can't necessarily prepare themselves for that. So what we want to do is allow you guys to do the best that you can. We've had people from our class, right, very creative, right? I remember a gentleman who actually got tickets and would be attending, came to the event of prom in a duct tape tuxedo, right? He set the bar kind of high for creativity. I mean, I'd never seen nothing like that in my life. So I wouldn't want to pigeonhole anyone into saying, don't be the best you that you can be. It's your event. You come as you want to be remembered, right? You dress up as well as you want to look. And you come and enjoy yourself because that's what we're really here for. Okay, there will be pictures, video, all these other things. We want to make sure that everyone is feeling their very best and looking their very best, okay? If you got a glam team and a glam squad, more power to you. You know, if you just, you know, you roll out of bed and you handle your business, more power to you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to come, personally, I'm going to come a little bit different. Not like I'm doing something extravagant or anything like that, but I don't go to a place where I pay for a meal that costs me $125 per plate, and I'm in tow with my spouse. We're paying $250 a plate, and I'm gonna come looking like I looked yesterday or something. You know, I'm gonna make that moment last a little bit, a little key sweat for you. You know what I'm saying? Just make it last. So then from there, what we're gonna do is we're gonna move on. We got attire, we got tickets. What else you need to know? Merchandise, right? I don't have anything within my reach right now, but you've been seeing the merchandise coming out. You're gonna see some more merchandise commercials and things. Why do we have merchandise? Why are we raising money? What's the point and purpose of all of this? Well, first and foremost, we wanted to have as much legitimacy as possible. Why do we need legitimacy? Well, if we're going to ask people to give donations, if we're going to ask people to purchase tickets, if we're going to do something that we can do more than one time. We did not have a reunion in the past. Plain and simple. 10-year, we got to get together. 15-year, another get together. 20-year COVID, nothing, right? It's 2025. We don't put something together here, we're not really holding our weight on the situation. And like I said before, I've been entrusted with a lot of responsibility, and I accept that wholeheartedly. It's not only my job, because see, honestly, I hold the seat for only a couple seasons, man. This is a situation where the hat's got to be passed around. But long story short, we're a full-fledged nonprofit organization. We're worked up and hooked up. We got approval through the IRS. All that stuff's going on. So what you're going to see here is the opportunity for you to give. Why are we giving back? We want to give back to the community that raised us. We want to make the future for someone younger than us brighter than it is for ourselves, even today. I'm not here to act as if I got the blueprint or the plan to make that happen, but I know that for sure, if I desire something to happen and I put the wheels in motion, it's no force can stop me. So with your help, we can do those things. We can make sure that we are impacting that area. We are doing things positive and uplifting for that community that helped raise us to become who we are, right? You know what I'm saying? They say, it's got us crazy, but I love the way it raised me, you know what I mean? So that's what I got to do from where I'm from. And it helped me become who I am today, how I bounce back and how I keep going, my perseverance, my resilience, things like that. All right, now outside of all of that, and this is a long transmission, you know what I'm saying? I want to give y'all some long form. Yeah, I'm talking about. So outside of all that, we got a tire, we got the nonprofit. So you can get your merchandise through the Linktree link. Linktree link has all of it, man. We got sweatshirts, hoodies, hats, tote bags, coffee mugs, aprons if you're on the grill one time. We got a lot of different things, okay? Stickers, right? Buttons. We got men's attire, women's attire, different cuts and stuff for whatever physique you got. I mean, and even the large sizes. You know how people make a t-shirt company and they only go 2X? Nah, bruh, we got up to 6X on some items. You got an opportunity to get something for you, right? It's there for you. It's there for the taking. So, you know what I'm saying? Support. Everything you purchase. We're not Tom Shoes, but everything you purchase is an opportunity for you to give back to somebody else. It is you positively impacting the community that you came from. And who wouldn't want to be a part of something like that, right? So again, support the merch. Now the merch is not just for our class. We do have reunion shirts. We want everybody to get some. Our reunion is homecoming weekend. Homecoming weekend, that means the game is on Friday. Bam. So if you want to get down and catch us at the game, I think I'm going to slide through the game on Friday. I'm going to try to do that. Okay, the game is on Friday. Saturday's the event. We're trying to get together on Sunday, get everybody together, some kind of park barbecue situation, something so forth. We're trying to get that together, okay? We're trying to work it out. We're trying to do everything we can to make this an event of a weekend because everybody don't come home every day. And homecoming is a special thing because you get a taste of that home cooking when you come home, you know what I'm saying? And that home cooking isn't always just food. It's them places, them people, and them spirits that make you feel like no other place on earth, okay? So outside of that, right, the nonprofit, the merchandise, right, and what else could you do? You could become a part, right? We have a board. On that board, we also got committees, right? We got certain things that we're doing, community outreach, right? We're trying to do some community outreach. We're trying to do some different things. Obviously, we got fundraising. Obviously, we need marketing. Like, what you see happening behind the scenes is a lot of people working a lot of hours, doing a lot of different things that's behind the scenes that you have no idea how much time and effort they're putting in and how many man hours it's taking to get things done. Outsourcing anything as a business, even a nonprofit is a business, don't get that twisted, but outsourcing everything as a business, when you start with an income of zero, you start with a budget of zero, and all of your resources got to go to making a huge event happen, you have to learn to be crafty. You got to do some long hours of studying. You got to do everything you can to shrink your costs and increase your outputs. And that's what we're doing. So if you got skills and talents, be a part. You could join in. Now, we don't meet too often. We meet often now because we're trying to get this event done. But honestly, we need to meet maybe once a month, maybe once a quarter. But we need to be in communication. We need to be executing things. And it's plenty of room for you if you got ideas. It's plenty of room for you if you're willing to work. It takes work for things to happen, and it doesn't happen overnight. And it doesn't happen just because we wish it to. It happens because we won't be denied and stopped in a lot of cases, okay? So again, we didn't talk about the nonprofit. We didn't talk about we got a website. Website just went live. So we live on that. Like everything is rolling and happening. And if you're a business, right? This is attention to all business owners. As a business owner, as we are a full-fledged 501(c), we can accept your donations. Go and write that thing off on them taxes, huh? Go and write that thing off on them taxes, and go ahead and be able to use your giving as a benefit to you. If you need more information, you can contact your local CPA or anybody you know from the family who's taking care of you. And if you got enough time on your hands, were you patient? Be patient. I got some credentials coming my way. I got a lot of information and knowledge. But I'm gonna let the paperwork do the talking, okay? Let the paperwork do the talking. You wanna holler at me, we can talk about some things. Now, aside from that, I appreciate everybody who's participated. I gotta give a big shout out and thank you to all of the people on staff who has been seeing this thing through. This has been more than a stressful situation, right? Stress is caused by things uncertain, most times. But as we've heard, we've learned, and we know, stress is a privilege, okay? It means you've earned the right to sit in the seat, and that pressure and how you respond is totally on your character. And your character is defined by what you do in those moments. Okay, so I ain't stressing on the pressure. I welcome it, okay? I always have. Same thing for anything else. So if you guys got time, get them tickets. If you want to help out, if you want to give, but you can't participate, you cannot come. Tickets is too high right now. Can't get a room. Oh, also rooms. Back on it. The rooms right now. You can get a room. The room is what? On the link tree. The rooms is good till Monday. You go in there, you get the room rate. The room rate is like $149.99. You get the room rate. You can get it for one day. You can get it for the whole weekend. You can get it for whatever you need it for. You get the room rate. You lock it in. You don't have to pay nothing. They're not going to charge your card. They're not going to put a hold on your card. And guess what? They're not going to charge you until you show up. And you got 2 days before the event to cancel, which means you can cancel on October 9th and still not pay nothing. But you can have it sitting on reserve in case you need it. Think about that. That's opportunity at no cost. That's a win in every book, okay? When you get opportunity at no cost, big win. Now, rooms, right? Open bar. I keep hearing we have an open bar. Some people say, whoa, that could cause a lot of problems. It could if you don't mind your P's and Q's. Man, we too old for this. You know what I'm saying? We too old for this. You mind your P's, you mind your Q's. Get your paper, get your money, and make sure it ain't funny. You don't drive up out of here acting crazy in the fool and expect nothing Johnny Law not to get you, expect an accident not to happen. You still got to maintain composure. Get high, stay low. Don't do crazy. Don't go too crazy on the doja. You do that, you're gonna be just fine, okay? So, but it is an opportunity for us to have some nice pour-ups, some good toasts, some good memories, and some good times, okay? We're still working out the kinks. We got photography set up, video set up. We got decoration set up. We got a DJ, possible band, a lot of things in the works. So we're trying to figure all these things out, make these things come together, purchase some tickets, give and donate. If you got it on your heart to give, it's more than just giving to the event. It's also giving to the kids. Okay, remember, this is only the beginning. Pretty soon we're going to have newsletters coming out, okay, a monthly newsletter. We're going to have activities monthly where we're going to be doing something within the community. So I encourage you, right, to support. I encourage you to be involved, and I encourage you to take action, okay, and don't take the situation lying down. I appreciate every last one of y'all for listening, and I appreciate every last one of y'all for getting them tickets and coming out and celebrating with everybody, okay? Remember, it's not what we do, what we know, it's who we are, and that's what we're going to do. Y'all have a good night.